It's just Anthony and I right now because according to that clock it's 2:22 and 6:05. So no one else is quite up yet. I have drank my water and I am making coffee and I'm going to make some waffles. Because for me, staying on this eating better kick, I have to have some consistency and a little easier. So, there we go. So yeah, I got, well, I need to start using my FitnessPal a lot better, and kind of monitoring what I eat better because my protein still needs work. And according to my FitnessPal, I need to be eating 2,600 calories. No, thank you. I think I would get sick. So, ooh, the house smells like coffee. Well, okay, the kitchen. So yeah, that needs work. And I thought about seeing a dietitian again to kind of get some ideas, because Joni's going to do it with me, and then we're going to make Anthony. He doesn't get a choice. Give some meal plans for like Joni. Meal plans are key. That way she's not having to think about it too much, because you think about it too much, then you don't want to do it. And I know the feeling. I'm going to set you guys down. Okay, I'm going to make you look at the sink, I guess. Ooh, my arm and wrist are on fire. Anyway. That's way too much. Ouch, ouch. So, I was up before 5:30. And actually, I was woke up multiple times during the night because Pooh Bear wanted to cuddle. And he's forceful about it. And he wants to be like on my pillow, on my chest, and lay down. The cat is like 10 pounds. It's deafening. Like, you lay down, he sucks the air out of you, you can't hear a thing. So, today I have to take in the car. They're doing the backup camera. I was talking to Ashley yesterday, and I said I gotta take the car back, and I got a migraine last night, like out of nowhere, 0 to 60. Felt like I was gonna throw up. The light was awful, and so I was trying to text her, and the light was on at this point, so it was still a bit too much for me. Feeling so sick, and so I made it sound like I was giving back the car because I was done, but it wasn't that kind of a situation. I feel wore out, and it's probably because I just, ouch, went and clean off the cars, because I looked at my phone for the last time last night at 9, and I refreshed our weather to see how cold it was, and it said it was 19, and then it had little snowflakes under it. I was like, really? It says it's snowing. And so I got up and I looked, and yep, car was freshly powdered. I was like, man, I'm over this. Like, it needs to go away. Okay. So far, I have cut back on what I eat for breakfast. Like, I was having 3 waffles, and that was really pushing it. When I first started it, it was okay. And then about 3 days in, with the intake of water before eating, I was down to 2.5, and then now it's just 2. I see you, Bagheera. Anyway, so here in a minute, when I hear the shower, hi buddy, go off, I will go make Anthony some oatmeal. Ouch. So he has something to eat. Okay guys, there's something really cool happening. All 3 gather sleeping together. Good morning, you guys. Yesterday was a horrific day. So, like I said, I was supposed to take my car in. I took my car in, it had snowed. The roads were icky. And so while I was there, I had gotten Lexi's gift from Anthony's mom, and so we had her try it on. She couldn't get the shoes on. Her instep is too high. It was, and you know what was worse? I didn't notice that they weren't even the same boots I ordered. Yeah. I was like, really? And so, while we were out there, we were just 2 blocks from Kmart, and so we ended up hitting that up. Took back the boots, and what did we do? Amy went brain dead. That's what Amy did. So we went to Kmart, and so we have Jody's grandson, we have her daughter and her boyfriend. And so we go to Kmart. I spent like $1.99 on a lot of baby clothes because there's 2 babies due, a boy and a girl. And so I was like, okay, this is getting ridiculous. And he's still sound asleep in that bag. He loves that bag. We hit that, and then we drive over, because I've already dropped off my car at this point, and that's why she went in her car. And from there we went to Walmart and ended up grabbing a couple of things. And it's a good thing considering everything that happened the rest of the day. So from there, we ended up going, what did we end up doing? Walmart. So I took her daughter and her boyfriend back to the house so they could put their groceries up, and her boyfriend had to get to sleep because he worked at 9 o'clock that night. And so we took them there, and then we were taking her grandson to school. It's icy, it's still snowy. This is a pre-K. It's a Head Start, you know. There's a lot of kids in there. They run, they don't think. So, you would think they were more on top of their safety game. I can hear her. She's getting ready to head to school. And she's holding his hand. I'm yelling bye to him. Like all the way in. We're yelling bye at each other. And I'm sitting there and I look up after I hear this loud thump. She has laid herself out on the floor. It was wet. There was a puddle of water. There's no signs that state that the floor could be wet. Nothing. I can tell it's not good. One, she already had back surgery back in 2014, so she's got a plate and screws and the whole nine. It almost left her permanently damaged. That they had kind of messed around so long that it was doing permanent damage to her back. And so I lock up the car. No, I didn't even lock up the car. I turned off the car. I got out. She has him in the classroom. She's keeping it together. But as soon as she looks at me, I can tell it's not good. She's telling everyone she's okay, but she has to fill out an incident report. They said you can bring it in. And so I grabbed the paper. I get her to the car. And the headache is kicking in. You ended up with a Bagheera? Ended up with a poo in a bag. You can't go to school with her. Bend over. Look at him. Yeah. He's gonna sleep a while. Go to school. Hey, your sweater and your shoes match. Anyway, and so I get her in the car, and the headache is getting worse, and she's now trying to roll her eyes in the back of her head, wanting to go to sleep. I said, no, you're not going to sleep. They say an hour, but I always keep anyone who has hit their head up for 2 hours. Better safe than sorry. It takes me minutes to convince her she needs to go in because the headache is getting worse by the minute. Well, today was the last day she had to pay her electricity bill, so we had to stop there. She goes, I can't walk up those stairs. I said, all you have to do is go to the police department, tell them you cannot make it up there. I pull up to the police department because it's all attached to the electric building. And so, I pull up there and she goes, I don't think I can get down to the police station. So I pull to the side, I call, and we have someone. I explain, I said, I need to get her to the hospital, but obviously we need to pay this so it doesn't get shut off. And so, the woman comes down, gets the money, brings back change, we leave.
Shane.
What's up? Huh, buddy?
Is Connor staying home today?
Connor's not here. Anyway, and so I drop off the groceries I have, and I head out. We grab her daughter because she's got a job interview at 4. It's 38 after. Shouldn't you be heading in?
I have until 45.
Anyway, and so we grab her, we go to the ER, we're there by 1 o'clock. What?
Today's Thursday.
Yeah?
I think they have a jacked up schedule.
And so we get her there, we're there until 3 o'clock, CT, no brain bleed, it is a concussion. What worried me is while we were sitting there, she's like, I gotta pay my electric bill. And I was like, we already did that. She, as of last night at like 9 o'clock, is he purring? she still had no recollection of paying that bill, but she did find the receipt. And so it was scary. Are you having fun rubbing on him? Anyway, and so I'm gonna call her here in a little bit and check on her. I do have a phone. Can you take my plate, please? Oh. So yeah, it was quite the day. So she had to take her daughter's boyfriend to his parents so they could finish taking him to work. Well, by 6 o'clock, it's hailing really bad, to the point where our roads are turning white, and then it starts raining. And she goes, we better do it now, not in 2 hours when the roads are going to be even worse because it's gotten colder. And we end up taking him. We just took my car that time. And not on the bag.
Why are we gonna put him on the bag?
Because Pooh's got his eyes open at this point. Bye. And so, the roads are slippery. We pick him up. We take him to his parents. Hi, buddy. And then she goes, I'm just going to go home. And it had been 8 hours since she had hit her head. At that point, I was like, okay, call me when you get home. And she's like, okay. And I was like, what is Joni supposed to do? Call Amy when she gets home. So she called me when she got home. And encouraged her to take something for pain because she's going to feel like she had already started feeling like got her butt handed to her. And I was like, go take something. I know you have something for pain, so go take it. I forgot to have her hand me the computer. Oh well. And so she went, and then she called me, but her mom's number is almost identical to mine. So she ended up calling me. She goes, I think I called the wrong person. And I was like, okay, I can hear that you're in the bath. Soak and then go to bed. And so I ended up hanging up with her. Mom called. Mom was like, what's going on? I told her what happened today, or yesterday at this point. And she's like, oh my God, you had quite the day. I was like, I'm going to head to bed soon. And Mom's sick. So she was headed to bed. And so I went up. I took a bath like a few minutes later. And I got dressed, crawled into bed, and I was kind of playing on my phone. And Joni calls, and she goes, was I supposed to call you? And I was like, no, you weren't, but what's up? And she goes, did I wake you? I was like, no, I'm just laying here. I'm thinking about going to bed soon. And then that's when she confirmed she still didn't remember paying the bill. She goes, but I did look in my wallet, and I do see the receipt. I was like, I made sure that we got that taken care of. And so it was quite the day. Let's go with that. And so I went to bed about 9, maybe 9:30, and got up this morning. I felt like I really wanted to stay asleep, but Anthony's alarm went off at 5:30. He ignored it. And so then it went off again at like 6 o'clock. And I was like, yeah, I'll physically get out of bed. But I had already been awake at that point. Got some really good deals on baby clothes. Kmart had a really good sale. And so I had to take back the boots that Lex got because I ordered
Joe Boxer women's shoes, size 9, in this wine red color. And that's not the color that one came. It was, oh no, it was a bright red is what it said. They were really cute, fuzzy on the inside. She needs boots. She's been griping about needing boots. They had already been ordered at that point, which had been ordered for her birthday. So, and of course, you know, I couldn't ship them to the store, couldn't pick them up in the store. They were not available. Well, what we got, and I can do it right this second. That's not what I did. I can send pictures to myself and then try to remember to put them in the blog. The vlog. I swear I talk. What I ordered and what we got were two different things. I ordered Joe Boxer. I got Basic Edition, size 8. I ordered size 9. And so I was checking this morning because my first thought is, well, great. Guess what I'm going to get tomorrow, or the next order, it's going to be wrong also. And this isn't the first time we've had an issue like this. Connor had gone, Xander and Lex had gone with my cousin one summer. The summer, so 15, that Anthony and I had gotten married. And we sent them over there. And we really thought that they had packed enough clothes. Well, that's a big fat no. She did. He did not. And so, oops, I'm trying to save images right now. And so, I was like, I won't be there for another, 2-3 weeks. He had, one pair of pants, and I was like, I'll just ship them from Kmart. Kmart always has really good. I did try to see if they could just pick it up. It wasn't available. So I went ahead and shipped them to my cousin. She called me. She's like, okay, I got them. She called me not long after that and informed me that they sent boys small while I ordered men's medium. And so I called, and so they apologized, and they went to ship back, or reship for free the shorts. I was like, okay, that works. Not a big deal for me. So my cousin calls, and she's like, hey, guess what? And I was like, what? She goes, boys small again. And I was like, you have to be kidding me. 2 times in a row. They shipped to her the same shorts. I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. And so then yesterday, or the day before, they shipped us what should have been Joe Boxer, and it was Basic Edition, size 9, size 8. There's a buckle. Her instep is just too high for her to wear this 8. Because it wasn't, wide or anything. She might have been able to do a wide. So I bought her 2 pair yesterday, little ankle boots. And then higher ones, well, her calves are too big for the higher ones. So I have to turn around and take those back. And they had a really good sale. The taller boots were $11.99, and the other ones, the ankle boots, were $7.99. And so I might take her back, but I want to take her back before Sunday because of the sale. And I picked up baby clothes from there. I picked up baby clothes from Macy's. I picked up baby clothes from Walmart. And I think in total I spent even with her shoes, $47 altogether. Got the boys some underwear. They had Joe Boxer, like, boxer brief silky ones, and Xander was raving about them this morning. But a 2-pack for like $3. I was like, heck yeah. And Xander seems to love them. I don't know about Connor. So today I'm making cream and mushroom soup for dinner because we're going to do something for Lex tonight. Because Sadie Hawkins is tomorrow, and Connor won't eat mushrooms, and Xander's a hit and miss. It's 1 or 2, kind of like me and shrimp. I'm going to make a ham and broccoli cheddar soup. Also, I need to go soak the pot because when I made chicken and dumplings, I was not, nor anyone else was paying attention, and so when I made the second batch of dumplings, it ended up, some of it stuck to the bottom. So I have to go try to get that clean and the whole 9. But on a plus, the mushroom soup can cook all day, which will be nice.